Hello guys, I hope you're all doing well. I wanted to give you another pre-recorded class, just a different class plan for you. Sorry, I'm just making sure that light isn't too annoying behind me there. Okay, so we're just going to start on your feet. I'll take my slippers off. And we're going to do some neck stretches first of all. So we're going to take your chin over to your right shoulder, just taking your head over to the side and get a nice stretch right down the side of your neck, and then coming back to centre and then taking your chin over to your left shoulder and holding it for a few seconds. Just keep breathing and then coming back to centre. Good. We'll do that just a few times. And try to not force it, just take it as far as you can. Just keep breathing into your stretch. We'll do one more on each side. Lovely, and then back to centre. So we'll take your chin all the way down to your collarbone now. And just imagine that you're holding a little squishy peach underneath your chin, and just hold it in place for a few seconds. Get a nice stretch up the back of your neck. And then bringing your head back to centre, and then take your chin up to the ceiling and just stretching out down the front of your neck. Good, and we'll take it back into the squishy peach, so chin to your collarbone and holding for a few seconds. Let's get a stretch right into the upper part of your neck and the upper part of your shoulders, and then taking your chin up to the ceiling. Good, we'll just do one more of each. So coming back into your squishy peach and then lifting your head back up to the ceiling. And then back to centre. Good. Let's take your chin round to your right collarbone and then trace your chin down the collarbone now in a half moon shape, and then lifting up to your left shoulder, and then we'll take it down again and just keep your head nice and relaxed, and then rolling your chin back up to your right shoulder. We'll do that a few times now. Taking your chin in a smile shape. Just imagine that you're holding that squishy peach and you're letting it roll along the collarbone. Lovely, let's do one more. Lovely, and then come back to centre. Good. So we'll just start by circling your shoulders up, back, down and forward now. Keep your arms by your sides, your elbows are a bit soft. So almost like you're taking them in a big square shape, so a really big circle. Okay, good. So let's take them round the other direction. So coming up, forward, back and down. So really relaxed and heavy arms. Okay, good. And we'll take one hand onto the shoulder. We'll just make these a little bit bigger. So circling the elbow up, melt your shoulder blade down, and then circle the elbow back. And just try to get as big of a circle as you can with your elbow without your upper body twisting. Keep your chest facing forward. Just helping also to stretch out across your chest muscles a little bit as well. Good, we'll take that arm down. Let's move on to the other side. So just circling your elbow, dropping your shoulder blade down and back, and then circling the elbow round. So you want to try and get a really nice big circle that you're making with the elbow, taking it as far back as you can. Get that lovely stretch across your chest muscles. Let's do one more on this side. A few clunks in that shoulder this morning. Lovely guys, take that arm by your side. So we'll get into alignment now. So your feet and knees are hip width apart and your knees are a bit soft. We'll get the pelvis into neutral. So just tipping back and forth and settling round about the middle. So neutral pelvis. Hold your tummy muscles in about 30% and relax your arms down by your sides. And let's start by shrugging your shoulders up towards your ears and then just melt them down. Try to relax your upper body, relax your shoulders. Good, and we'll shrug them up again. You've got your helium balloons, one on each ear now. And as you melt your shoulders down, lengthen through your spine into the back of your neck. And your chin is just tucked in a little bit, giving you extra length into your neck. So we'll lift your rib cage as well this time, so ribs and shoulders lifting. Take a big inhale to lift them up, and we'll keep your ribs lifted, and we'll melt the shoulders back down, lengthening your spine and tucking in your chin. Lovely, let's lift the shoulders up again. And then turning your palms out, so try to rotate from your shoulders, and we'll keep the rib cage lifted, and we'll melt your shoulders down, and just let your shoulder blades slide down and flatten against the back of your rib cage. And then elastoplasty your shoulder blades now so they don't move, and just let your arms relax down by your sides. So lead in with the thumbs. Let's inhale, bringing the arms up to shoulder height. Exhale to melt your shoulders back down. And inhale, and then exhale and pull the arms all the way down. Lengthen the spine, lengthen into the back of your neck. We'll keep that going now with the breath. So inhale, exhale and melt your shoulders down. Inhale, exhale, really try to add some resistance, so really pulling the arms down, lengthening up into your big back muscles. Good, so we'll do that one last time. Just imagine that you're pulling your tailbone away from the crown of your head and lengthening as much as you can. Lovely, guys, and then shake it out from here. And I'll let you make your way down onto the floor now, or down onto your mat or your blanket. And just taking it down onto the hands and knees, and then rolling onto your back. And lying on your back with your legs bent. And we'll get back into alignment from here. Okay, so just trying to cover that light with my head so it's not too bright for you, but obviously you won't be looking at the camera very much. Okay, so just take a few deep breaths, and as you exhale, just have a big sigh out, a really big sigh on the exhale, and just start to relax your body down. And you're just taking your pillow or your folded towel just a little bit further up your neck. It's just sitting at the base of your head, your chin tucked in. Relax your collarbone and try to flatten the back of your rib cage into the floor. So have a big inhale, and as you exhale, try to let the back of your ribs sink down into your mat. Okay, good. Your arms are by your sides with your palms facing up to the ceiling. And then slide your arms out slightly. Just let your shoulder blades open up and flatten on the floor and opening across your chest muscles. We'll get your pelvis into alignment again now. So we'll start to tip the pelvis back and forth and make that move smaller and smaller until you settle in the middle. And just following that natural curve at your lower back, not arching away too much, but you're not pressing down into the mat too much either, somewhere in between. Your feet and knees are hip width apart. We'll keep your legs bent and try to spread out all four corners of your feet with as much weight in your toes as you do your heels. And then we'll go through the breathing now, so your lateral breathing. So let's inhale and direct your breath into the sides of the rib cage, into the upper back. As you exhale, pull each side of your rib cage in towards each other, pulling across the body. And inhale again. Exhale to pull across your rib cage and pull down on your tummy muscles now. Pull your belly button down towards your spine without pressing down at your lower back. And inhale. Exhale to pull across your ribs, pull down on your abdominals, and pull across the front of your hip bones as well now. So as if you could pull the hip bones in together. And we'll put this all together now. So let's inhale. And as you exhale, lace your corset now. So ribs, abdominals, and pull across the hip bones. Inhale when you're ready and just have a few breaths in your own time. Lace your corset as you exhale. And as you inhale, just keep your breath sideways into the body, letting each side of your ribs expand away from each other. And as you exhale, you're pulling all those big core muscles in towards your spine. Keep relaxing your arms and your legs. Your shoulders are heavy and sinking into the floor. And we're just trying to isolate your core muscles now. Okay, lovely guys, well done. We're going to take it into some floppy leg lifts for the first move. So bring your heels a bit closer into your body, just a little bit closer. So this move will be lifting one leg up, but you'll be relaxing your lower leg. So the lower part of your leg will just be dangling from your thigh, and then we're going to keep it relaxed as we bring your foot back down. So I'll talk you through it. So let's inhale, exhale and lace your corset. So ribs, abdominals, pull across your hip bones and slowly lift one leg up now. As your leg lifts, let your lower leg really relax. So your calf is now touching the back of your thigh. And you're lifting up until your thigh is coming straight up from your hip and your knee is just above your hip. It's not any closer than that. So keep your leg relaxed. Inhale again. Exhale and lace your corset. So keep relaxing your leg and slowly return your foot down onto the floor. Nice and slowly, take your time. It's quite a small move, this one. And we're going to change legs now. So let's inhale, exhale and lace your corset. Slowly lifting your foot away, and as soon as it leaves the floor, try to relax your lower leg. So your lower leg is just dangling from your thigh, from your knee, just like a little pom-pom. At the top, you can inhale again, exhale and lace your corset. So without your pelvis moving, just slowly begin to bring your foot back down. Keep relaxing your leg. Keep your corset laced until you finish your move. And we'll change legs and we'll keep that going now, guys, in your own time. So I want you to think about really keeping your pelvis steady with this one. So a really small move, but you're taking the weight of your leg into the core. Your leg is really relaxed. Relax your thigh as well. And also keep relaxing your shoulders as you return your foot down onto the floor. And thinking about using your lower abdominals in particular for this move. So really focusing on pulling your hip bones in together. And also this will be engaging with your pelvic floor muscles a little bit, which is just the base of your core. So if you imagine your cylinder of muscles, and at the bottom is your pelvic floor, it's just the base of that cylinder. Okay, we're just going to do one last move. Okay, lovely guys, and then relax there. And so we're going to add in the arms to this move now. So we're going to float both arms straight up. So your fingers are pointed up to the ceiling. Your palms are facing in. Just let your shoulders become heavy. Try to sink them down into the floor. A slight bend at both of your elbows. So this time as we lift one leg, we'll take both arms behind the body as well. So let's inhale. Exhale and lace your corset. So ribs, abdominals, pull across your hip bones. And as you lift one leg, a floppy leg still, we'll take both arms behind the body, just letting the arms travel overhead. So keep your pelvis steady, keep lacing especially across your lower abdominals. Let's inhale, exhale and lace your corset and relax your arms and your leg. We're going to slowly float the arms up now as we lower that foot slowly back down onto the floor. And then we'll change legs when you're ready. So let's inhale, exhale and lace your corset. So slowly lifting the other leg away. Both arms are travelling back without your shoulder blades lifting. Really floppy legs still. And just keep pressing down through the back of your rib cage. And also just keep your chin tucked in so the back of your neck is still lengthened through. Inhale again. And exhale, lace your corset, really relax your arms, so heavy arms and a heavy leg, and slowly floating both arms back up as you slowly return that foot back down onto the floor. Try to take your time with the move, and we'll change legs and do a few of these now. So just try to sync your movements together, so that might mean that your arms are moving a bit quickly, more quickly than your leg is. And just making sure you're not bringing your thigh too close into the body, just until your knee is above your hip. Lovely guys, let's make this your last move that you're working on now. Okay, lovely job. So this time, we're going to lift one leg up, then your second leg, and then we'll bring your first leg down, followed by the second leg, and just sticking with your single legs if you would prefer. Okay, so taking your arms down by your sides again, your palms facing up, open across your chest muscles, let your shoulder blades sink into the floor. Okay, so let's inhale. Exhale and lace your corset. Let's slowly lift the first leg up, really relaxing your lower leg. If you relax your foot, that'll help to keep those leg muscles switched off. And try to not let your pelvis tip to the side. We'll keep this leg lifted if you can, and inhale. Exhale and lace your corset, so ribs, abdominals, pull across the hips, and slowly take the second leg up as well. Take your time. Focus on your pelvis, not letting it tip forward, so try to not let that space at your lower back become any bigger. And tighten your lower abdominals, pull up through your pelvic floor. Inhale, exhale, lace your corset, and very slowly let's bring that first leg down on its own. Just keep relaxing your leg, keep pressing your pelvis back into neutral, not letting your back arch. When you're ready, inhale and exhale and lace your corset, and we'll steadily bring that second leg down as well. Got tongue tied there. So nice and slowly bringing that second leg down on its own. And that leg you've just brought down can start you off on your next move now. So we're just alternating your starting leg. We'll keep that going now. With your corset, making sure your corset is laced before each of your moves. And try to lift that second leg really slowly. Count back from 5 in your head. That should be the amount of time that you take to lift the leg up. Just give your core muscles a really good chance to work and engage. It also gives you time to focus on your alignment. And just keep relaxing your shoulders. Try to not let any tension creep up into your upper body. Lovely guys, let's make this your last move now. And when you're finished, you can hug your knees up into your chest and just have a nice rock out from side to side for your lower back. Just give your lower back a nice massage on the floor. And if it's comfortable, you can also hug your knees in a little bit and then release them. Just let your pelvis tilt back and forth. Okay, and we're going to progress this move just one last time. So we'll take your feet back down onto the floor, hip width apart, a bit closer into your body. And that's just so you can try to relax your legs as soon as it leaves the floor. So this time we'll lift both legs up one at a time, and then we'll try to lower both legs down together. So a little bit more of a challenge now. You can stick with your single legs or take it back to the previous move and just bringing the legs down one at a time if you would prefer to. So your palms are facing up, your shoulder blades are relaxed down, and we'll inhale, exhale and lace your corset, and let's steadily lift the first leg up now, relaxing your foot without your pelvis tilting. I'm just keeping the back of both of your hips feeling really heavy on the floor. And we'll hold this leg up now. Inhale, exhale and lace your corset. And really slowly count back from 5 as you steadily lift the second leg up. You want to flatten your abdominals and try to not let your lower back arch away. Keep pushing the pelvis back in neutral. Okay, relax your shoulders now. Inhale. Exhale and lace your corset really tightly and start to slowly bring both feet down together now. Take your time. Keep pressing your lower back into neutral. Just keep tilting it back a little bit into neutral so your back doesn't arch away. It'll want to do that now with the weight of both legs. Okay, and we're going to keep that going. So you can inhale again when you're ready. Exhale and lace your corset and slowly lift your first leg up away from the floor. Just take your time with your moves. Keeping that leg lifted. Inhale. Exhale and lace your corset and slowly lift your second leg now. And that's the part you want to take your time on. And just keep that small space at your lower back there. Don't let it get any bigger. And just keep your ribs and shoulders melted down. Inhale again. Exhale and lace your corset. Keep relaxing your thighs and your legs as you start to slowly lower both feet down together. Really take your time. Keep your lower abdominals engaged. Keep your pelvic floor muscles lifted. Okay, we'll just do one more in your own time now. Well done guys, when you're finished, hug your knees up into your chest. Just have a good stretch out again. And we're going to take it into your psoas stretch, so your hip flexor stretch now. So keep one knee hugged into your chest, holding at the back of your thigh. Press your lower back down into the floor, straighten your other leg away. And then with your straight leg, let your foot just relax out to the side and then slide your leg out to the side a little bit away from the body. And just take a few deep breaths here. And try to really relax your straight leg, but just keep gently pressing down into your mat through your lower back. And if you want to get a bit deeper into your stretch, you can take your knee that's hugged in, just take it out to the side away from your straight leg an inch or two. And then we're going to give the glutes a really good squeeze and just hold them for a few seconds. Just keep breathing into this stretch. And then just relax here guys, bring your straight leg back in, hug this knee up into your chest as well. You can just circle the knees round in one direction a few times, relax out your back, and then circle the knees round in the other direction. Okay, and then we'll change legs now, so keep your other knee hugged in, straighten your other leg away, pressing down through your lower spine. Let your foot flop out to the side. And then slide your leg out a little bit and hold it into this stretch. Just feel the muscles relax across the front of your hip there. And your knee that's hugged in, you can just take that out to the side, just an inch or two to help lengthen one end of the muscle away from the other inside the hip. And then give your glutes a really good squeeze again. And then relax there guys, lovely. Bring that straight leg back in. And we'll take your feet back down onto your mat, so hip width apart. And if you want to go to part 2 of the video, we're going to take it into some knee drops out to the side.